Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and welcome to another episode of Roettgen Braai Master. Today we're making a reversed seared tomahawk steak with green beans wrapped in bacon and rosemary potatoes. And what you need for it and how to do it, I'm going to show you in this episode. Alright guys, and this is what we need. We need some coconut oil, we need some beans, we need some garlic, we need some bacon, we need salt and pepper, some potatoes and obviously rosemary. And the star of today is obviously our tomahawk steak, which we're going to reverse sear. Now in the next step we're going to wash and clean the beans as well as the potatoes. We're not going to peel them, but we're going to cut them up. We're going to chop up the rosemary, chop up the garlic, and then we are going to start cooking. I've cleaned the potatoes, and all you do is basically take a little brush and you scrub it a little bit so that the soil comes off. But as I said, don't take the skin off. And what we're going to do now is we're going to quarter them lengthwise, just like that. And we're going to put them into a form. And then we're going to put a tablespoon or two of coconut oil over it. Now I'm going to finish this up and then I'm going to show you what we do next. In the next step we're going to take the rosemary and just take it off the stem, and then we're going to cut it into little chunks, and then also we're going to skin and cut up the garlic and put it in to add some nice flavor to it. Now this isn't a must, so if you're doing this during the week and you have to go to work the following day, then obviously you can leave out the garlic, otherwise you might be the center of attention in your office. And we're just going to cut it up just like that, so that the oils that are in the rosemary can nicely spread all over the potatoes. And then we're just going to sprinkle it across just like that. Now we're going to add some salt and pepper to it. And then we're going to cut up the garlic. When chopping up the garlic, what you want to do is you're going to cut off the ends, just like that. Then you press down on it, right? And then you can very easily peel out the skin. And then you just cut up your garlic. Just like that. And in the end, you're going to put 2 tablespoons of coconut oil over it, or any other oil that you want, olive oil, sunflower oil. Alright, and then we set it aside. For the green beans, very simple, you're just going to cut off the ends after washing them, and then we're going to put them in boiling water, which I've already started with some salt and pepper. Then we're bringing that back up to a boil, and then you have to cool them down rather quickly, so we're just going to drop them in a pot with ice cold water. Then we dab them dry and put them aside. Now I've dried off the beans, and I've prepped here one as an example. Now I like to use 8 beans, and you're going to put them on the bacon. 1 baking strip is absolutely alright, and then you just wrap them up just like that, and you have your little bundle of joy. Now I'm going to do this with the other ones, and I'll show you in a second how many I got out of it. And there you go, 5 packages, all looking nice and neat. We're now going to set it aside and we're going to take care of the meat now. And now to the star of tonight's show, our tomahawk steak. Fairly simple. What you're going to do is you're going to cut in that fat over here just a little bit with a sharp knife, just to give it a few cuts. And then we're going to take sea salt, coarse salt, and trust me guys, this piece of meat can handle a lot of salt. So we're going to salt it on from all sides, Dab it on a little bit, especially on the fat, because obviously we want that to be nice and cross. And then we're going to put it on the barbecue on the top shelf. Now the barbecue is heating up, and as I said, we're going to reverse sear it, and we're going to be making all the other ingredients as well on the barbecue. Now once I'm done with this, I'll see you outside. All the prep work done, now we can start cooking. Welcome outside. Now what I've done is I've put this side completely hot, this on medium heat and low heat, and this off. Now we're going to put the steak on, as I said, onto the top, and I've wrapped the bone a little bit in aluminum foil as to not to burn it. Now we're going to close it, and we're going to let it get up to temperature. I'm aiming for 55 degrees, and then we're going to put it on the sear zone. After a little while, the steak is on its way. We can put in the rosemary potatoes. We're going to put it in the indirect zone as well, and we're going to put it underneath the steak to capture some of the juices as well. Now the potatoes need 20-25 minutes, and we might give them a little roast on the top. Now the meat and the potatoes are almost ready. We're going to put the beans with the bacon now in hot oil, and then we're going to cover them up, and we're going to do them about 2 or 3 minutes aside until nice and golden brown. Now the meat has reached its desired core temperature. We're going to move the potatoes over. I had put them in the meantime on the hot zone, and now we're going to put the meat directly onto the sizzle zone for roughly 2 minutes aside. The 4 minutes are up. We're going to have a look, and doesn't that look fantastic? We're going to take it off now, and I'm going to take it to the cutting board. Well, there it is. It has rested sufficiently. It's at 58.4, a bit much for my type or my taste, but hey ho, that's how it is. We're now going to cut it open, and let's see. I mean, the juices are running out. It looks absolutely amazing. And let me just cut this way for you. And now I would say that looks pretty good. And we're gonna give it a rough cut for those end pieces. But guys, I am happy. I hope you're happy. And I think this is a fitting Father's Day dish. What we're gonna do now is a little bit of salt on the top, and then we're gonna dig in. And there you have it, our tomahawk steak with bacon wrapped green beans and rosemary potatoes. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and a comment, and obviously please hit that subscribe button for more great videos to come. And obviously I hope to see you soon again at Roettgen Braai Master.